Welcome back, AIC groups. This is the second video for the UFB portion of AIC Reset. In this video, we will be covering the funding process and how to access our CampusLink resources. Now, we are going to take a deeper dive into what the AIC funding process looks like. Each AIC group can request up to $10,000 each year from UFB. To do this, each team must submit an AIC budget request on CampusLink that includes all required documents listed in the UFB funding handbook. Necessary information on how to create this budget request can be found both in the UFB Funding Handbook document as well as other supplementary documents on UFB's CampusLink page. Once each team submits their budget request, they will then present their presentation to UFB at meetings designated to an AIC allocation hearing. After hearing each group's presentations and deliberating, the board will take everything into consideration from what they heard from the organization and allocate a yearly budget for them. If funding is available after UFB allocates funds to each organization, then teams can appeal for additional funding if they have sufficient need for them. Now, we will navigate to UFB's CampusLink page to show you where you can find all the important documentation that you will need to fully understand how to create a budget request. All of these documents can be found on UFB's CampusLink page, so I'll navigate there now. And on UFB's CampusLink page, you have to scroll to the very bottom to find them. So here we have it, all of our documents, and then we'll click on the View All Documents to get the expanded view. And the first one that I want to look at is called the UFB Funding Handbook, and that is where you can find all of UFB's official guidelines for AIC groups, as well as all RSOs for each year. So this document's right here. You can click on this blue download icon to download each file to your computer. So I already have it downloaded, we'll open it up right now. So this is the handbook. And as I already mentioned, this is where you'll find all the general information that you need. So to start, I want to talk about the first key section of information in the handbook in the beginning, which is shown right here. And this is all information that's specific to know about your eligibility and UFB's criteria to receive funding. So you can see right here, it talks about simple things such as responsibilities, and it kind of highlights some of the things we already talked about in the video, but all the information for eligibility, for information for how UFB does our funding process can all be found in this beginning section. And the other important section is near the end, and that is the section that focuses more on the AIC funding process. So you can see it right here, AIC budget process. But yeah, in this section you'll find deadlines for submissions as well as some other information on what kind of information you must be including in your budget process and in the budget submission process. So that's all in this section. The next key thing I want to highlight is inside of the actual AIC folder. So if we go back to AIC documents, you can actually open up this documents folder right here. And here we have a plethora of different documents that might be important for you. So the one I want to highlight quickly is the AIC rubric. So I'll open that up right now. And this is the rubric that UFB will use to assess each AIC group. And the standards to which UFB will be holding each group to for each point value is also clearly defined. So you can see here each category is listed and then each point is listed along with how you can receive those points. And then I'll navigate back to this AIC documents folder. So also outside of those two key documents, you'll also notice that there are some additional documents in this folder that might be of use to you. And basically every year UFB can make slight changes to our process. So we'll also upload documents to assist you, the AIC groups, with understanding what those changes look like in this folder. So that's what the other documents are reflecting there. Thank you all for watching. I wish you the best of luck in your AIC endeavors this year.